Hello students. Today we are going to learn about the second chapter, electronic mail. But before that we need to know something about internet. Internet is a network of millions of computers from all over the world which allows the users to share information, communicate with each other. It is a network of computers interconnected throughout the world with the help of telephone lines and satellite. Nowadays, you might also have heard about e-commerce, the shopping, which is also possible on internet. Some names are Amazon and Flipkart. So through internet, we can share information, communicate, and perform e-commerce. Email stands for electronic mail. It is a mail which is sent electronically from one computer to another over the internet. Email can be in many different forms such as text message or a picture, an audio, a video, or any other forms. There are various search engines which provide free services to create an email account. Examples of various search engines are Yahoo, Gmail, and Bing. An email address usually has two parts, the user ID and the names of the email services provider. Both these are separated by a symbol at the rate. An email address looks somewhat like this. Here, the first part, which is the student roll number 1, is called as the user ID and it is used to sign in the email service. Notice here underscore is used to separate the word student roll number. Since an email ID cannot contain spaces and it also has to be unique, underscore is used to connect many words to make sure that the email address is unique one. You can use numbers also in your email ID. User ID and service provider both are separated by a symbol called at the rate. Secondly, gmail.com indicates the name of the email service provider. In this address, the email service provider is Google, hence it is written as gmail.com. Now, let us see how to open a new email account. First, go to www.gmail.com. Click on the button Create Account. Fill in all the required details in the registration form. Type your username, password, and click on Next. To verify the phone number page will open. Now enter your phone number. The verification code is sent to your number. Enter the code to verify. Click I agree button at the end of the page. Now you have created your Gmail account. An email message is made up of three parts. They include the header. The header message contains the information concerning to the sender and recipient. Body, the content of the email, and signature, the salutations and the detail of the sender. In the top part of the header field, you can see from, which is used to specify the sender's email address, to specify who will receive the message, date and time indicates when the message was sent, subject specifies the subject of the email, and size specifies the size of the email. Now about composing an email. Composing an email means creating an email and then sending it to the recipient. To compose an email, following steps are to be followed. First, click on the Compose option on the left side of the page to open the new message window. It consists of three major sections: the header, body, and the footer. The message header generally includes the fields like to, CC, and BC, where to means to whom you wish to send the email. CC stands for carbon copy. All additional recipients are disclosed to the main recipient. And BCC stands for blind carbon copy. So additional recipients are not disclosed to the main recipient of the email. The subject, a brief summary of the content of the message, is being typed into this box. Body will contain the actual content of the email, and the footer of the email will have the send button, button to attach files, discard button, draft buttons are available in this. We can also send attachments like documents, images, and videos, etc. to the recipient by clicking on the Attach File button. Receiving an email. Click on the Inbox button. To read your new messages, just click on the name that appear in the From column. This will bring up a new screen with the content of the message. When you have finished reading the messages, you can click on the inbox to view other new messages. Unread messages are always displayed in bold. To forward an email received in the inbox can be sent to other people. This is called as forwarding. Follow the steps to forward an email to any contact. Click on the email to open it. Select the forward option from the drop down list. Type the email ID in to box along with the subject and click on the send button to forward a message from the inbox. Dear student, with this we end with the second chapter, electronic mail. Hope you have understood. Thank you and have a nice day.